Hello, just a veteran again. I never really noticed just how much people get triggered on social media. It's quite interesting to see how anal some people are over comments made, and I do find it humorous. I had someone say to me the other day, why do you put yourself out there and why do you let people, take the piss and like, because why not? It's all a bit of banter. I've got thick skin. No one gets to me on social media. And I hope they don't get to you either. If you put yourself out there, especially on video, and people get to see your fucking ugly mugs, then you're going to get criticised by some people. You're going to get some keyboard warriors, some phantom phone fuckers who are going to type stuff because it makes them feel better being twats. But just let them. Select the messages you want to reply to and reply. Make them look the twat. It's really not hard. So, here we go for another trigger then. Obviously, the Royal Military Police one's got a bit thin now because everyone's accepted that the Royal Military Police were, and certainly when I was in, the best cap badge in the British Army. And were admired by many and feared by even more. So today's trigger is going to be the Gen X. And you've got these new Gen Z, or Gen Z if you're American, and the millennials. It kind of gets you thinking, doesn't it? Gen X, we are different. We are definitely different. We crossed over a huge boundary in technology, didn't we? We started off like without mobile phones, without all this electronic stuff, without the computers, everything was done manually, wasn't it? Everything was handwritten, whether it was letters, if you were in the military, it was blueies. Doing reports or work at school, wasn't a computer in sight. If you're lucky, there was the BBC computer, which was fucking atrocious. Then all your friends started getting computers, whether it was the Amstrad or the Commodore 64 or the Commodore 16 or the ZX Spectrum. Some even had the Atari, the Amstrad. Liking to play games like Horace Goes Skiing. And them games used to load on the tape deck. Jesus, man. We never had to be constantly in touch with people. We had a phone. I had a phone hanging on the wall in my house. And in fact, it was 863039. Give it a call, see who you get. If it's my dad, let me know, because he's fucking dead. But no, seriously, we didn't have to have that need to be connected. We had our mobile phones now. We have our mobile phones now. And it's like we have to respond to every text or message within minutes. We feel there's a need that we've got to reply. Likewise, some people, when they send these emails, they expect to reply soon as. We didn't need that shit yesteryear. We didn't need to be on the end of a phone. We didn't need this health and safety stuff. Yeah, of course, health and safety, parts of it are relevant. But look at the stuff you used to get up to as a kid. Forget about the old camping, which was great for the immune system, going in and making dens and getting yourself covered in muck and just exposing yourself to the elements. I don't mean exposing. Climbing trees, scrumping, eating apples. I mean, Jesus, it's what made your immune system strong, I personally believe. Going out on your bikes, making ramps, falling off your bikes. My first bike was a bloody Striker. Do you remember those? The green Striker? It had the back pedal brake, which was all very well and good. But when your dad didn't tell you how to back pedal brake and you're pelting it down the back street near your council house and you just pull the handlebar brake and go flying over the fecking handlebars. What did my dad do? Come on, son, get up, stop mucking around. None of this namby-pamby shit. So what are your thoughts on Gen X? Do you agree that we're different? Do you agree that we're considerably different? Do you agree that we're more straight-laced, more straight-talking, that we tolerate fools a lot less? Or do you think it is just all hype? Interested in your views and your comments on whether we are a unique generation in terms of being the ones that lived on both sides of that technological divide, pre-technology really, on the cusp, and as it changed over to now where everything is technology generated, computer generated, AI generated. Shit, there's a thing. Some of us haven't even got intelligence. Fuck, let alone artificial. So yeah, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and say Gen X, we are different. We're different. We could go out to play when we were kids and just be home when the street lights come on, and we'd be home. There's no need to text and message and all this shit. It just, we become, in some ways it's great, a connected society. But in other ways, we're too connected with each other and expect too much of a response too soon. Then again, maybe I'm being just a crusty. I do embrace technology, but I think we as a society have considerably changed, which happens, doesn't it? But the people, the baby boomers and all that, the people who lived during the war, they're going to say the same about us, I'm sure, about us Gen X people, but I don't think there's as big a difference between them and us as there is between us and the current generations. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all youngsters are woke or fairy-like, not at all. But I just think it's all gone a bit mad in the world and society, and it's just all gone a bit crazy. So what are your thoughts on Gen X? Are we different? Why are we different? Is the world a better place now because of all this technology? I personally think, yes, of course it is. Technology is a great thing, but there's a lot of areas that are a pain in the ass. Huge expectations. Gone are the days where you can go home from work and just be on the end of a phone. No, now you're expected to read your emails, your messages, the lot. And you've got ways of seeing if people have checked their emails, checked their messages. Anyway, I digress. That's this morning's rant. It's about Gen Xers and things that trigger. Gen Xers at the moment, I think we're ace. But what do you think?